Welcome back to LC Coins World, the place where ordinary coins turn into extraordinary treasures. Today we're about to uncover 9 Lincoln Wheat pennies that will completely change the way you look at pocket change. And now, these aren't shiny mint state beauties, locked away in cases. No, every single one of these pennies is scratched, worn, faded, and in some cases beaten nearly beyond recognition. But these aren't shiny mint state beauties, locked away in cases. No, every single one of these pennies is scratched, worn, faded, and in some cases beaten nearly beyond recognition. But here's the shocking truth. Even in bad condition, these 9 coins have stunned collectors, with values that soar into the tens of thousands and in some cases into 6 figures. From the scarred 1950 with scratches across Lincoln's face to the coin you've shared is a 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny. And even though it looks heavily worn with its surface pitted, scratched, and almost blending into the copper background, that's exactly where the surprise lies. Most people would glance at this coin, see the faded lettering, and toss it aside, thinking, it's just a worthless old penny. But here's the shocking truth. Even in a condition like this, collectors pay close attention because rarity, mint, marks, and history can outweigh appearance. The 1945 came out of the Denver Mint just after World War LL, during a time when millions of soldiers were coming back home and America's economy was shifting. This penny isn't rare by mintage numbers alone, since over 315 million were struck. But here's the twist. Certain era varieties and rare dice states can turn this coin into a jackpot. For example, double dies, repunched mint marks, and striking errors have made even ugly damaged coins sell for thousands of dollars. One circulated example with a bold, repunched D-mint mark was picked up for over $12,000 at auction, and that was in a condition not much better than what you're looking at right now. Now, what makes this particular penny exciting is the possibility hidden under the damage. A seasoned collector doesn't just see scratches. They look at the outline of Lincoln's bust, the placement of the date, and whether the D-mint mark is in a position that might reveal a known variety. Some of these coins, even with environmental damage, have sold in the high 5-figure range when verified by grading services. Imagine pulling something like this from a jar of old coins and learning it could fetch $50,000 or even $75,000 because of a small minting mistake. That's the kind of shock that keeps collectors digging through rolls and boxes. And let's not forget the emotional factor. This coin has been through nearly 80 years of circulation, pocket to pocket, hand to hand. Yet it still carries value beyond its one sentient face. And that's the magic of numismatics. It's not just about how pretty the coin looks. It's about the story it tells and the rarity it represents. History is the famous 1957 D bronze wheat penny. While most 1957 D pennies were made of steel, a few were accidentally struck on leftover copper planets from Details Number 2, the 1957 D wheat penny is one of the last coins of the iconic wheat cent series, making it a sought-after treasure for collectors. While millions were produced, some rare varieties and errors have turned ordinary 1957 D pennies into valuable collectibles. If you own one of these ultra-rare pieces, you might be in for a pleasant surprise. Could a hidden fortune be waiting in your coin jar? To understand why the 1957 wheat penny holds value, we must look at its history. This was one of the final years before the transition to the Lincoln Memorial Reverse. In 1959 by 1957, the wheat pennies had already cemented their place in American history, and any rare errors from this time became instant collectors' LDOL items. The 1957 D penny is composed of 95% copper, which also adds to its desirability among collectors, especially in higher grades. Some of the most exciting and valuable 1957 D wheat pennies are those featuring striking errors. A few key varieties include the double die obverse, where the date and lettering appear double due to a misalignment during minting. Another rare variety is the off-center strike, where part of the design is missing because the planche was not properly positioned. Additionally, some 1957 D pennies feature repunched minim marks, where the D for Denver or S for San Francisco appears stamped multiple times. These errors significantly increase a coin's value. Collectors pay close attention to the condition of these coins. A high-grade, well-preserved 1957 wheat penny with full red luster can command an impressive price. Coins graded M65 and above by professional grading services often bring in top dollar. Additionally, proof versions of this coin, especially those with deep cameo contrast, are highly desirable. Now the big question: how much is a 1957 D wheat penny worthwhile? Regular circulated versions may only be worth face value. Rare varieties and mint conditioned specimens have been known to fetch extraordinary prices. The rarest 1957 wheat pennies featuring unique errors or in pristine condition have sold for anywhere from $112,500 to $60,000 at auction. This proves that even a small penny can hold immense value if it possesses the right qualities. Do have a 1957 wheat penny in your collection? Have you ever come across a unique error coin while searching through your change? Let us know in the comments below. Your next great discovery could be hiding in plain sight, waiting to be recognized for. The 1944 wheat penny is one of those hidden treasures that coin collectors and enthusiasts dream about. While most people overlook pennies as pocket change, some of them hold incredible value, especially if they have rare errors, unique varieties, or historical significance. Today, we're diving deep into the ultra-rare and most valuable 1944 wheat penny, uncovering what makes it so special, how to identify valuable varieties, and why some have sold for jaw-dropping amounts. Could you have one hiding in your collection? The story of the 1944 wheat penny begins with its classic design by Victor David Brenner, featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic wheaters on the reverse. This penny was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, each carrying unique characteristics that affect value. While most 1944 wheat pennies are common, certain rare errors and high-grade examples make them worth serious money. Eric coins are one of the main reasons why some 1944 wheat pennies are highly valuable. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die variety, where the design appears slightly double due to a misalignment during striking. Another valuable error is the off-center strike, where part of the design is missing because the coin blank wasn't properly centered in the press. Then there's the repunched M mark, a variety where the D or S minmar was stamped multiple times, creating a distinctive and collectible anomaly. Condition and grade also play a massive role in determining the value of a 1944 wheat penny. Coins that have survived in pristine condition, especially those with full original luster and minimal wear, are highly desirable. Uncirculated examples graded M65 or higher by professional grading services can command a premium due to their rarity. Collectors seek out these well-preserved pennies because they showcase the full beauty of the design and historical details beyond errors and condition. There's another factor that makes the 1944 wheat penny incredibly valuable: its scarcity and high grades. While millions were minted, most entered circulation and suffered from decades of wear and tear. Finding one in exceptional condition is like discovering a hidden gem, and collectors are willing to pay high prices for these rare specimens. Now, let's talk about what everyone wants to know: how much is the 1944 wheat penny really worth in lower grades? These pennies are still collectible, but the real value lies in those rare, high-quality specimens with sought-after errors. The most valuable 1944 wheat pennies have sold for amounts ranging from $22,500 to $68,000. These record-breaking prices are a testament to the rarity and desirability of these coins among serious collectors. So, do you have a 1949 wheat penny in your collection? Have you ever come across an unusual penny that looked different from the rest? Let us know in the comments below. Your next coin hunt could lead to a small fortune, and you never know what valuable